All right, this is video 6.2. Today we're going to be talking about the perimeter and the area of triangles and trapezoids. Remember, we've already done rectangles and parallelograms. Today we're going to look at how triangles and trapezoids are related to them. So if we have a square and we're wanting to find the perimeter, we're going to add up all the outside sides. If we have a parallelogram, if we want to find the perimeter, we add up all the outside sides. So perimeter doesn't change regardless of the shape. We're going to add up the outside sides. What does change is the area. So our area here, we would take our base times our height, right? To find the area of a square. Well, what if we split this square in half and had two triangles? What would be the area of half of this square? We would take the base times the height and we do a half of it, right? So it turns out that the area of any triangle is going to be 1/2 base times height. Now for a parallelogram, it's going to be the same way. You would do your base times your height, and this being your height right here, right? This is your height. So if you take your parallelogram and you split it in half, that would be two triangles, right? So base area equals 1/2 base times height. Now, if we were to take this little triangle right here, and we were going to add it to over here, we would get a trapezoid. All right, so if we doubled that side over there. So if we're talking about the area of a trapezoid, now we're going to take this base and add them together, and then we'll do the 1/2 of your h. So the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 of your height times your base is added up together. So let's find the perimeter of each figure. Remember, the perimeter of any of these regular shapes is going to be you adding the outside edges up. So if we have 8 plus 10, oops, that's not plus. The perimeter is going to be equal to 8 plus 10 plus 14, which would be 32 units. And on this one, it would be 2 plus 7 plus 4 plus 11. So the 7 and 4 is 11. That would be 22 plus 2 is going to be 24 units. All right, so for our area of our triangles and our trapezoids, remember this one is going to be 1/2 base times height. And this is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times height. So if I tell you that my height here is 3 and my base is 10, my area is going to be 1/2 10 times 3, which will be 15, and remember it is units squared. So on this one, let's say our height is 3 also. We can say this base is 4, and let's say this one is 10. So we were going to do area equals 1/2 10 plus 4 times 3. So we want to do this adding up first. PEMDAS says we need to do inside the parentheses, so that's going to be 14. So 14 times 3 is 42. Divided by 2 is 21. So our area is going to be 21 units squared. Now, occasionally I'll have you do the area of your triangles and trapezoids by graphing them on a graph, which just means that we can count up the squares inside to show our area. So we're going to graph these out. I'm going to graph my -1, 1 first, and then my 3, 1, and then my 1, 5. Remember, this is your x, meaning you go right and left, and this is your y, which means you go up and down. So I'm going to connect my dots. Right, so not very straight on here, but if we do our base is 1, 2, 3, 4 units wide, and our height is 1, 2, 3, 4 units tall. So our area would be 1/2 our base times our height. So that is 1/2 of 16, which is 8 units squared. So this one will be a trapezoid. I'm going to mark my x's and my y's. So -3, -2, -3, +1, 0, 1, and 2, -2. So here's my trapezoid. So for my base down here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. This one is 3 units. And my height would be 1, 2, 3 units. So my area is 1/2. My height, which is 3, times my base plus base. So I have 1/2 times 3 times 8, which would be 24 over 2, which is 12 units squared. So go ahead and click on the link, do the homework. I'll see you in class.